Guys, welcome to my dojo. This is the gym. You must be like, Mr. Aethel, you're crazy. How are we gonna work out in here? There's just some bars on the ground and a buff dog in the corner. You promised me a workout, Mr. Aethel. Chats, I got you, boys. We'll focus on upper body today. So chest, back, arms, shoulders, everything, okay? Everything will be taken care of. We'll have an angle from up top. We'll have an angle here from the side too. And then we have the front on angle as well. Lower body with this type of setup, I think it would benefit from me just focusing on that on one stream. It might take us like 4 hours to get through everything if I do lower body too. First things first, where my money went to. The first, oh, Bradley, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Bradley. These are parallel bars. I'll have links to everything in the description, and it comes with two. They're bottom heavy, so they stay in place pretty well. You can make it higher if you need to. This is a resistance band. This is the other part of the gym, by the way. This is it. This is all you need. Just some bands and some parallel bars. No pull-up bar. Oh, bro. Amazon fucking cucked me, dude. Because I was gonna have a full pull-up bar too. I just had to wait for the pull-up bar to come, but we can still do a full workout without it. So each one is a different weight. Like each one is a different resistance, right? So some are really easy, some are really heavy, obviously. They give you handles, they give you the carabiners to attach them to. So we'll start with the bands now. Hey, what are you doing in here? What are you doing? When did you get in here? We have to put the anchor up, come on. In your bag, they'll give you the door anchor. It has the loop, then it has the anchor on the back. The anchor goes on the opposite side of where you're doing your workout. So the loop part will come through the door, the anchor will go on this other side. And just like so. So now it's anchored up at the top, and we're gonna keep this locked on the hinges. That way we don't put too much pressure on the door. Because if you put the anchor on the open door side, you could pull the door open and honestly kill yourself. So make sure you put it on the hinge side. I mean, just go towards the middle. You're probably fine because you're pulling down, not opening the door, so it should be okay. We're gonna do our stretches first so that our shoulders are nice and mobile. Shoulder mobility is the one thing that fucks over everybody, that and lower back pain. So if you don't take care of your shoulders before you work out, you are gonna be fucking yourself in the long run. These are the stretches I've been doing probably like the past 11 years. I learned them from a trainer that I worked with back in the day. First things first, we grab on right to the ends. You're gonna stick your ass out. Let the band stretch you. Don't stretch the band. I'm gonna dip my head below my shoulder. I'm gonna feel a massive stretch all the way through my lats to keep my legs nice and straight. I like to hold this for like 15, 30 seconds. Honestly, sometimes even longer because it just feels so fucking good. And boom. Next, we're gonna open up our chest and our front delt. We grab on the same way, making a perfect line. I'm gonna take my left foot, turn it away, and open up my full chest like that. It feels incredible. And remember, your body usually follows where your eyes goes, so make sure you tilt your head with it too, so you get a full stretch. It feels incredible. So we're gonna do our rear delts, okay? Nice and easy. We just do what we did, but do it opposite. Now it's stretching all through my rear delts. Oh my God, I even feel it in my lats. I kind of like to step and just lean into it and just get a full stretch. Oh heavens, I needed this. And this is the one that feels the best. Guys, this goes through the lats and you're planted on your right foot nice and safely, and you feel that beautiful stretch. Keep your elbow nice and close to your head because you can be injured. Your shoulder likes to be close to your body. When your shoulder's out and open like that, that's when your shoulder's working. If you go like this, it's gonna be a lot of pressure on your shoulders. There is another one that you guys should do too. When you go like this, you can rotate your bicep in and you'll get a much deeper stretch in your bicep as well too. These mobility stretches, chat, please, just for me, man, just try them, please. It'll help so much. Guys, a big rule of thumb, if there are any exercises that hurt you while you do them, do not do them unless you're with a professional that knows what they're doing or something like that. No pain, no gain should only be applied to muscle fatigue, not muscle pain. What type of band do you recommend the best for general use? I got this bootleg ass brand off Amazon. I went for the cheapest option that had everything that I wanted. And again, this is Nyan's bag. We did both get one, but it has her name on it. Make sure they have the ankle wraps with the carabiners. Make sure you can get the ones with the detachable handles. There are a lot of bands that have handles permanently attached to the bands, but why not have the convenience of being able to take them off? Because there's some exercises where you really, really want the handles off. Make sure it has the anchor. This is awesome. There are some that don't have the anchor. I don't even know what the fuck I would use if I didn't have this. Guys, I think we're ready to start the workouts. Let's do back first. My back. Oh, my back. Now we have our anchor sets. I'm gonna keep a little bit lighter of a band to show you this because I'm actually gonna try to work out later today too. This one is going to be a single arm pull down. And all you're gonna do here is bring this band all the way in and try to jam your elbow into your lats. So sit down and squeeze and keep your elbow nice and tight into your lats and then all the way up. If you need more length to get the stretch, You can just grab the fucking band like this, pull down. Oh yeah. Full stretch. Just go through an easy set, maybe hit about, maybe 10 to 15. Just work through the movement. And then you go to the left side and it's the same thing here. Remember your chest is nice and high, right into your lats. And remember, a big squeeze at the bottom. If it feels nice and light, I would up the band, go a little bit heavier, and see if you can still get to that 10 to 12. But on each rep, when you come down, I would honestly hold it for like maybe about a second. Take a nice rest. Okay, relax. Damn, that felt good. Oh yeah, I need a yoga mat. My knees, I've been on my knees. Okay, that's just weird, never mind. How many sets do you do? I really like 3 to 4. The first one, you kind of get into the groove. Second one, you kind of test yourself. Third one, you really test yourself. And then the fourth one, you're like, okay, this is like the encore, you know what I mean? I always have my clients do 4. Chat, I'm gonna teach you one of my favorite back workouts. This is a lat spread, okay? This is one of my all-time favorites. We get into our stance. Now, I'm gonna grab at the top here just because the handles are a little bit too far down. And I grab with hammer fists, okay? So I'm just holding like this. Ass is out, my chest is nice and high, my arms are slightly bent, and I pull this right to my side. Oh, and a big squeeze at the top. Oh, this is heavy. This is actually pretty heavy. So you want to pull the bands a little bit past your hips, about like right here, okay? You're gonna get a huge stretch all through here, and it's gonna contract really nicely here at the bottom. It feels amazing, man. This is one of the bread and butter back workouts, okay? This is called a face pull. This is gonna be, remember, our rear delts and our upper back, and a little bit of our traps too. You're gonna grab onto your bands like this. So pretend this is like anchored somewhere, right? Let's go with overhand like that. I think that'll be easier to show. You can either put your thumbs around like that or up like that. Doesn't really matter, but you're gonna be pulling back, so whatever's comfy for you. And we are going to slowly rotate our hands, and you bring it right kind of close to your ears. And your hands go above your shoulders like this, and it's like right next to your ears. So I'm gonna grab like this, and boom. Oh, so I'm trying to get my hands over my shoulders and nice and close to my ears, and I'm keeping my elbows parallel with the ground. Oh yeah, nice and high. And remember, you're aiming for above your shoulders. It gives you that nice wide base on the top of your body, right? Now, if you want to be a real pro, I like to internally rotate my palms and then pull them out like that. Just a little bit more supination. That way I'm really keeping my elbows in. Hopefully you guys can see this okay. And then we rotate out, back in. Now I'm gonna show you 2 variants of this. We're gonna be doing a nice lat row. We're gonna pull, big squeeze. This is what it would look like if I was rounding out, but I'm not. I'm doing this instead, and I'm pulling and squeezing. Now you'll see my forearms are flared up, my biceps are flared up, my back is flared up. This shit feels good. Now that is working your back, bitch. Love that one, man. That's rows. You can go single arm as well. We're gonna do a little bit of that rotation again, palm facing down, and I'm gonna rotate and bring back in like this, okay? Oh yeah. Makes sense, lads? Yep. That shit feels great. Next, back workouts. Show inverted rows, those are great. Oh my God, my fucking boy. These are in fact inverted rows, yeah. Reverse rows, inverted rows, off the ground pull-ups, you can call them too. It is also a great way to train your upper back here, your biceps as well, and your forearm, and just overall grip strength as well. You want to make sure that your nipples are kind of underneath the bar. Maybe the bar is a little bit lower than your nipples. I like to go about shoulder width apart, maybe a little bit wider. You can go hard mode and keep both of your legs on the ground, or maybe start with this where your knees are bent and you pull yourself up. Now, with my upper body, I'm trying to keep a straight line like I'm doing a push-up. This is a bilateral movement, so you are working on one bar, okay? So be careful if one side is overtaking the other, okay? Try to shift the weight so that both arms are getting equal amount of work. Bring the bar to about right below your nipples. And just like that. The rep ranges are gonna be pretty hard. Some people have less body weight, some have more, which makes it harder. I would do each set to failure, okay? So I'm gonna put the anchor at the lowest position now so that we can do some stuff coming from a different angle. Remember the rows that we just learned? We can do the same ones from this angle too. You're gonna have to combat gravity and the angle itself from making your shoulders round out, okay? Nice athletic stance, our ass nice and out. Brace here so that I really don't round out. Big full stretch, big contract. Same exact exercise we were just doing. Elbows are still grazing against the sides. Chest is nice and high, big stretch. and a big squeeze. If you want to get crazy, okay, now this is a little bit crazy here. This is the bootleg seated cable row. I'm sorry about this in advance. Find something to wedge in between a door, and you can just row like this, like you're doing a seated cable row. So if you don't want to stand up or worry about anything, you can just go like this, but just find something to put your feet on. We're gonna do classic biceps here.
If you want arms like these. Huh?
This is just fucking easy. You're gonna take your bands. I like to just go one at a time, baby. One at a time, big fucking squeeze. If you find it too easy on your bands, you can step out and make it a little bit more resistant and also give yourself a little bit more room to stretch all the way down and all the way up. We don't want to move our elbows. It's just like triceps. Straight up big squeeze. You can alternate like this. This is usually how I do it. When I make it a little bit harder, just focus on one arm at a time, just like that, right? If you're noticing you can't go all the way down with tension, step a little bit closer towards the handle and make it a little bit harder. So you can see on this side, if you look at this camera over here, full stretch, all the way up. Don't move your elbow. Big contraction, all the way down, full stretch, no half reps, okay? Don't stop here. You go all the way down, big full stretch, big contraction, easy. Now that's your inner bicep, okay? Your biceps are made of two heads. Now we have to hit our outside head. Now watch how my bicep changes, okay? I showed this on my last workout, but when we supinate our arm, look how my bicep changes. Boom, you see that meat? That's the second head. We need to lift that outside head, meaning we're gonna go with our hammer grip. These are called hammer curls, guys. I would probably do these just one-handed. You'll see it looks way thicker, right? My arm looks way thicker. Big stretch, straight up, straight down, just like that. This is how we're gonna be doing chest today, guys.
Check the practice.
There's a few different portions to the chest that you need to be aware about. You have your upper chest, your mid chest, and your lower chest. To get a nice rounded pectoral shape or a nice strength in your chest, you want to hit each angle equally, right? This one's super easy. This is just a slight decline fly. We're gonna take our bands. I like to step out with my dominant foot, which is my right. I put my chest nice and high, like always. So we're gonna aim for right below our nipples, right? So you kind of see how I'm coming down at an angle here. I have that slight bend, and when you get here, you want a big squeeze. You'll feel your chest just pounding. Hold it for about a second, 2 seconds. Go all the way back, full stretch, and then squeeze that inner pec. I already feel it. You can just do a press too. If you feel like your shoulders or your chest just really aren't strong enough for this flying motion, you can put your palms facing down on the ground and pretend like you're just doing a press. Remember a decline, so we're gonna be finishing right down here, okay? Just look at my elbows. My elbows are pretty much doing everything. They're just straightening and bending, and then I'm squeezing at the top. Where the fly comes all the way out here, and you squeeze together, right? What do you think about the technique that crosses your arms at the end of rep on a cable machine? I'm gonna show you a better version of that. This is a really good tip that I don't think a lot of people know about unless you are just a fucking fitness nerd. So his question was, when you come here to cross over to get an extra contraction in your chest, the idea is that you are surpassing what you can contract from here by pushing this over. Just by how your chest works, the full contraction is all the way over here, right? Like when your arm crosses your chest, that's when your chest gets the biggest pump. I don't think it's the worst exercise, but I think doing it one-armed is the best. We're gonna go into the same form that we had where there's that slight bend, okay? Slight bend, just like we're doing a fly, right? Because that's essentially what we're doing, but we're going a little bit farther, right? And I go across my body. Oh, yes! And a massive pump in my chest, facing towards the side that you're working out. Sometimes I like to put my other hand on top of my chest so that it keeps me nice and stable, and I can also feel the contraction too. Yep. Just like that, lads. I do this at the normal gym, you know? Basically the same setup, I just do it on a pulley system, and I already feel pumped. I mean, come on, man. You can do the same thing, cross body, incline press. I would probably do both of these, guys, I'll be honest. This is an incline fly. Yeah, we're doing it, guys. I'm starting here a little bit lower than my nipples, and I wanna finish super high. I wanna finish on my chin. I wanna finish like near my lips. I wanna finish like right below my nose. Remember when we were doing the decline and we were going down at the 45? Now we're kind of coming up at the 45. And a big squeeze. This one is a little bit more advanced. It's gonna be going for our upper pecs, okay? Make sure it's nice and planted on the ground. We're gonna go feet up. So my hands are gonna be about shoulder width apart, just like a normal push-up. Now remember, the goal of push-ups is to keep your body in a straight line the whole way. You just bring yourself down to the ground and push straight up. Now, This is gonna be a little bit advanced. And again, if this is too much or too scary, just do a regular push-up and then just straight down. It's kind of wiggling on my feet, but I'm able to hold it. I already feel a huge bump in my chest. Oh my God. Remember the form for regular push-ups: hand underneath your shoulder, other hand underneath your other shoulder, straight back. Keep your butt nice and straight, back nice and straight down, and straight up. Is more lighter reps better than heavier ones? It depends what your goal is. Is your goal to build muscle? If yes, then you want to progressive overload. What is progressive overload? Putting your muscle under more tension over time. How do you do that? More weights, more reps, stuff like that. Just going for light reps where you don't, okay, you're feeling a little stretch. Okay, yeah, it feels pretty good. Then they'll plateau, right? They'll stay at that level. Your brain isn't getting any messages saying, oh my God, we're not gonna be able to lift anything if we don't get bigger. You have to make those messages go to your brain. Yeah, scare the shit out of your body, essentially. Yeah. All right, guys, you ready to move on to triceps?
Triceps flex down, yeah.
If you guys remember the last time we did the workout video, dips are super important for your lower chest. If you ever want that like shelf on your pecs, this will hit that lower area. Any workout where you have to lift up your whole body weight is genuinely something you want to practice so that in case something happens, you're able to pick yourself up. You can just practice holding your body weight like this, go down a little bit, go up like that. You don't have to do the full range. Take it slow. Just get used to, pushing yourself, up and down. And then eventually you'll be able to perform the perfect dip. Dips are great for chest, for triceps, for shoulders. The most important thing ever, do not round out. Your chest stays nice and high the whole time. You don't hunch over. You lock your abs like you're about to take a punch. So when you go down, you want to make a 90-degree angle with your elbow. And it's that simple, guys. Keep your chest nice and high, and just like that. Not everyone can do 5 dips. Not everyone can do even 1 dip. Even if it's just a little bit of this at the start, okay? It's okay. If you really want to make it easier, you can put your legs on this, on the bands, and it makes it easier to get up. This is a tricep pull down. So you're gonna start like this, your fists together. Now remember, you want to keep your elbows attached to your ribs. You want to start up here, okay? And we're gonna go with our same posture as always. This camera might be a little bit better. Down, and a slight separation at the end. I'll roll up my shit so you guys can see it firing up. So hands a little bit above the nipples, keep them together, and you come down, and once you get to your waist, you separate and you pull past your hips. I mean, this one just feels so good. It feels so good. And all the way down. You will feel these all through your triceps. So you kind of rotate your palms so that your fists are facing forward like that. So they start like this, and a slight rotation. That way you get the full contraction on that inner head of your tricep, okay? Well, now we're going to do overhead. Now how this works is we're gonna go with our dominant foot forward. We're gonna keep our elbows nice and close. Now you're probably gonna wanna maybe take these handles off too if you don't wanna get hit in the face. We'll take these over, put it over our head. I go with my right foot out. Same stance as always, guys. Chest nice and high. I put my elbows nice and close to my head. The only thing that moves is our wrists and our forearms, okay? And we take them straight up, big squeeze at the top, all the way back down. Notice how my elbows do not move. Nothing moves except my forearms. That's it, guys. It kind of looks like that push down that we were doing, but we're just doing it overhead now. What's great about these bands is that they force your triceps into that full stretch before you go because it pulls it all the way back, right? And you can go one arm too. Oh yeah. So you can do single arm if you feel like you have an imbalance in your arms. I would recommend just doing it naturally. Get used to doing single arm stuff as much as you can. Like do one set of both arms together and then, damn, that feels good. And then you can do one single arm set too. Now these are just gonna be the basics, like supplemental shoulder workouts.
Yeah, just pop my shoulder back in. Ooh, thanks, buddy.
Like where you put it in, you stack it on top of like your chest day or your back day or something like that. Lateral raises. Yeah, these things suck, but man, they feel fucking good. Slight bends in your arm and you're just going straight up to the side. If you need more tension, you can go further out to make it a little bit harder. Okay, all the way down, big stretch, all the way up. Guys, you can do shoulder press from here too. Again, it's gonna be the same stance as what we've done before. Your dominant foot is gonna go front, chest nice and high, but this time your shoulders are gonna be nice and open. You're gonna start with them like this, making a big square, completely perpendicular. You just overhead press over top, squeeze at the top, put your hands together, and then come back down. Your chest stays nice and high. up over the top like that. Like you're calling a touchdown, exactly like that. Yep. Or you're trying to show someone how the size of your penis. And the penis one would be up here, by the way, guys. Do not get that confused. It's up here, okay? That's a basic shoulder press. Again, that's gonna be for your front delts. We'll do front raises, okay? Front raises, a lot like our side raises, okay? But this time we're gonna keep our arms nice and straight, all the way up. Big stretch all the way down. Big ups, man. This is actually my biggest secret, guys. This is something I really don't like telling people, to be honest. I'm gonna catch a little bit of flack for this. I'm sorry to the fitness community. These are upright rows, okay? They're very hard, but this shit is a fucking bonger for your delts and for your traps. This is gonna be hard to show. Okay, this is scuffed. Okay, I guess you can kind of do it from this. I would not suggest doing it like this. I'll show you the front angle from this, but I would not suggest doing it. This is actually crushing my balls. So I'm gonna face the other way when I actually do it. What you wanna do, you're gonna grab onto both sides. Same posture as always, chest nice and high. And you're just gonna come up, like that, and then straight down, okay? These are really hard. Do not be afraid to go nice and light on these at the start, okay? You can go with the handles if you want to. You're gonna have to pick a little bit heavier of a weight. It actually feels kind of good without the handles too. You're gonna take that about 10 to 12 reps. I swear to you, your shit will be fired the hell up, guys. Make sure when you bring your arms up, like your fists up, don't take your arms too far off your body. The further your hands and the further your elbows are away from your main like torso and everything, the more work your shoulders are gonna be under. If you bring it up and you're out here, then there's gonna be a lot of work going into your shoulders, but you're gonna have a higher chance to kind of fuck something up. Chat. I think that is the basics of upper body. I try to give a variation of each muscle group. It's all stuff that you can afford easily. With the routine that we have today, like you can actually stay pretty decently fit for a while just doing these home exercises. I think it is my time to depart. I know I probably ranted for a little bit, but hopefully there was someone in the chats that learned something today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the second workout stream. This is actual shit that I would do at the gym. So you are well equipped to train your upper body.